So multiple cups of tea have been spilt over this because well, Gladiator won the Summoner's Choice. Now, am I surprised Gladiator won the vote? Yes. Am I surprised that it only came down to half a percentage? No, I'm not. I said this in my previous video about who I was voting for, as I ended up splitting my votes because I kind of knew this was going to happen, and now you have it on record that I voted for both of them because I do believe that same thing happened with Hercules and Omega Sentinel. They will both be in the game at some point, I'm sure, because Omega Sentinel got released into the game, and Hercules won the Summoner's Choice, and Omega Sentinel came. I do believe she came second, so I do believe that both of these characters. Well, Gladiator is coming to the game, or Glads as I'm calling him, and White Tiger. I'm sure because I know what I'm titling this video. The fallout from this is kind of funny because people are very... How do I word this? Well, actually, no, because I piss people off anyway. People are very oblivious to the fact that not every single Marvel Contest Champions player lives on Reddit, the forums, Twitter, YouTube, to quite literally name, 4 platforms. I'm sure there's there's a bunch of others that I could name. Not every MCOC player does that because, from what I have seen, most people were voting for White Tiger. I know some people that voted for Gladiator. I know a couple of my alliance mates did. Some other people I'm friends with in the outside world because I actually do leave my bedroom. Who play this game, they voted for Gladiator, and some voted for White Tiger. So I think the notion that I don't know anyone who voted for him are people who just live on the forums and all the other platforms that are popular with this game. There are people who don't play. Well, no, don't play. They don't, they don't look at the forums. They don't look at Twitter. They don't look at YouTube. They don't do that. They just play the fucking game. So that's why I'm not personally at all surprised that Gladiator won this, and by 0.5%. But because the people who are in this, I could do this for every platform, but I am going to focus on Twitter because people are going to say that it's rigged because whenever the majority option doesn't get picked, people say it's fucking rigged. I think the same thing happened. Did the same thing happen with Quicksilver? I know the same thing happened with the Guillotine and Ant-Man buff. Everyone thought that was rigged, but again, the same thing applies to that. People who play this game sometimes just play the game. They don't look at other stuff, as I've said God knows how many times. So we've got Karate Mike saying woo because from what I understand, Karate Mike. I watched this video, he wasn't bothered, but he had a preferential to Gladiator. Here we go to Seaton. Welcome back, holding up, just uncovering the L. We just had, people who are just, they're disappointed, but they're not, angry and raging. Extremely disappointing. Here we go, Mr. Ant. This is 100% rigged, y'all serious. This person definitely just lives on the forums and all the other platforms I've mentioned. Then we've got Hell Yeah Baby, Gladiator. His name literally fits in with the contest. So, can't argue with Joe Fixit here. Cool. Another champ I could care less about is going to further increase how overly powerful the cosmic class is compared to other classes. Sick. That is one thing that I was a little bit concerned about with voting for Gladiator, is that because, the cosmic class is so stacked as it is, that we were going to get another really, really good cosmic champ. But we'll just have to see, literally how many Gladiator... Literally how many Gladiator fans are there? White Tiger should have won. He just won because, because people pick overpowered cosmic characters. Do I really... I've explained this multiple times in this video in the past, as I've been called, 5 minutes. Like, do I need to explain why this take is so fucking stupid? Show us the numbers. They're not going to do that. It was always 50-50, but I knew deep down Glad would always win. This guy's so showing all the votes there. You need to release the statistics of some votes because I'm smelling a lie. This guy is just going off. Mr. Ant. Jesus Christ. He's like, look, this is a nice take. This is a nice take. I don't care that he's cosmic. I care that he can be an insane character with the right build on his abilities. 2022 Cosmic, Scanlan and Hulkling are two champs I use a ton because I use them in so many areas. 2023 has potential to be even better with Gladiator and Adam Warlock. That's a very, very good take because nothing wrong with it. Absolutely nothing wrong with it. I give him that one a like. Here we go. This is what, this is one that is sharing my line of thinking. I know both of them will eventually be added, but come on, another male. I now take that back. Another male, another cosmic in that. Please make him a new class. They're not going to make another class. We don't need 7 classes in the game. Kabam, not cosmic. Not the 6 we already had. A totally different class, please. They're not going to do another. That'd just be fucking weird. That really would just be weird. I think if, majority of people wanted Gladiator, or no, White Tiger, sorry, they kind of all share this opinion. Some of them, not all of them, I will say, some of them hoped it would be Tiger, but they're okay with Gladiator as well. Like, I was fine with either or. Really, I don't know anyone who voted for him. Okay. But yeah, most of these are just like, this all sucks. We don't need just a cosmic class. Yes, we did it. We won by 0.5%. This is just why Twitter's just like one of the worst platforms in the world. But, just because, as I said, as I have repeated several times, not everyone who lives and who plays this game is just not on. Some people just they just play the game. What more just needs to be said? But I knew there would be a fallout from this, regardless who was going to win. But I always looked at it because these are two clearly by the passion that some people have in this vote, they will both be in the game, I'm sure of it. As I said, precedent has been set with this as, American Sentinel is in the game. I'm sure that people, characters I vote for, like Bullseye, I'm sure he will come into the game at some point. I'm sure he will. But, just stay with it. I'm sure that this year we will have, goated characters for other classes. I think 2022 was amazing for that. We had stuff like Scorpion for science and like Spot. I do love Spot, as I recently got Spot, but just I don't really know what more needs to be said. I think the people who are angry, I know I'm going to get crucified for saying this because I always get crucified for when I say this, that it is a vote, move on, get over it, it's happened, get over it. That is me cancelled by the whole MCOC community telling people to move the fuck on with their lives and stop worrying about a fucking vote. So, I don't really think more needs to be said. But summarise my thoughts at the beginning of this video. Am I surprised that Gladiator won? Yes, I am. Am I surprised it was so close? No, because I do think both of these champions, as I said in my previous video, you can go watch my previous video. Thank you for the views on that, by the way. I do think both champions, White Tiger's going to be in the game at some point. I'm sure she will. And I'm sure, she'll be just as good as probably what she would have been if she won this vote anyway. So, I'm not surprised, but the fallout, knew that was going to happen. You know, all the Tiger simps, I'm sure they're absolutely fuming, they're raging. And then all the Gladiator simps are now, they're going to have an erection until he gets released, probably. So that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I thought I would do this considering... Well, I kind of knew this was going to happen anyway, as I've said. This video is just like 10 minutes of me repeating myself, trying to hammer it into all the white tiger simps in the world, but simps, you know, what can you do about them? So, I hope you enjoy this video. If you like this video, feel free to like it, dislike it. If I pissed you off, that's fine, because I have to go out my way to see them anyway. And if you like this video, check out some of my older content on this channel. And if you like my other content, feel free to turn the red subscribe button to grey, and that'd be great, because I would like 60 subs by the end of the year. And I'm already 8 away. And now I'm probably going to get a load of unsubscriptions because a load of people voted for White Tiger, and they actually didn't get it, and now I'm pissing them all off. So, until next time, goodbye.